All I'm gonna say is, book of the month, you owe me a sponsorship. I'm just going, you owe me one. What's up guys, it's your girl Books with Bonnie and I am back with another effing video. Today's video is gonna be all about my book of the month obsession and the fact that although I can't buy a lot of books, book of the month is something I literally put in my budget. So I wanted to show you guys some of my most recent purchase from book of the month. So for starters, book of the month have their own shelf for me. They need it. I just need to put things that are important to me on display, and book of the month books have been magnifique for me. The first book for book of the month is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. Can we just talk about this cover? Cover me, cover it. But this was the February book of the month of this year, so 2021, and it's all about her going and having a good time and experimenting is what I will call it. And yeah, if you haven't checked out this book, I think you should. I'm still in the middle of reading it, so that's all I'm gonna say. But ultimately, look at that. Look at her. Just saying. Sorry about the lighting. I'm at my desk, and of course, guys, I'm still under construction in here, so it's a little all over the place. Anyway, moving on. So the next book for the book of the month is This Close to Okay, and this is by Lisa Cross Smith, and here we are. And this one was actually for December's book of the month of last year, so 2020. And look at these covers. Ignore my nails, but look at the covers. That's what's important here. Ignore the nails, love the cover, right? And this one I actually have not read about, but let's see. On a rainy October night in Kentucky, recently divorced therapist Tally Clark is on her way home from work when she spotted a man precautiously standing at the edge of the bridge. Without a second thought, Tally pulls over and jumps out of the car into a pouring rain. She's convinced the man to join her for a cup of coffee, and he eventually agrees to come back to her house, where he finally shares his name is Emmett. So, already with the drama, already with the concept, already with the come on, let's go. So yeah, here's one of my other books for book of the month. But yes, I haven't read this yet, so I'm really excited for that. And again, this cover. Let's go. Let's go, book of the month. Y'all know how to take feedback and apply pressure. Love it. Y'all should sponsor me. I'm just saying, give me a sponsorship. I'm gonna keep saying it throughout this book until they do, because I love you guys. I would love to partner with them and work with them, and I ain't too proud to beg, okay? Moving on. And this is actually the fantasy book of the month. I'm trying to remember which month this was for. Ooh, I don't remember. But I've yet to read it. Really excited for it. But look at this cover. Come on, for the Black authors, though. Let's highlight them real quick. Yes. Let's see. But look at this picture of her. True Gorge. Gorge. Come on, nothing to play with. Fantasy book. I have not read it. I haven't heard much about it. I'm trying my best to avoid anybody reviewing this book because I wanted to read it. I wanted to read 5th Season by her, and I just purchased that as well. So me and her gonna be real close buddies, okay? Okay. The next book is Ties That Teeter. I always say tether, but it's teeter. By Jane, I'm gonna say this wrong. Iharbo, I'm saying it wrong. But this cover though, Gorge. This is beautiful. This was October's, it says October 2020 book of the month. I read this with my book club. Everyone was so extra for this book. But it's basically about, it's a girl who immigrates to Canada with her family. Her father passes away, and she promised her father on his dying bed that she will marry a man from their culture, but she finds herself loving and being attracted to somebody else, and she is no longer the Miss Perfect daughter anymore. She has made some mistakes, and that's all I'm gonna tell y'all about this book. But if you haven't read it, I suggest you read it. I read this, I want to say my last book club meeting. Is really interesting, so read it. Okay, so these are some of the ones that I was gifted. So I actually didn't get these from Book of the Month. My friend actually ended up having multiple copies and she gave these two to me. So this is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. Right. This one is for, it looks like November 2019's Book of the Month. And then The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. And this one was June of 2020. Still Gorge. Still Gorge. Let's go. Come on. Come on. And then my most recent purchases of Book of the Month. So this one is The Dating Plan. This is the most gorgeous. Can we just talk about how gorgeous this book is? It's my favorite color. Hello, lavender, lilac, purple. All of them are my favorite. And this is just like so romantic looking. Okay. I don't know much about this one, so we're gonna have to read. Daisy is a software engineer who understands lists and logics better than bosses and boyfriends. With her life all planned out and no interest in love, the one thing she can't give her family is the marriage they expect. Left with few options, she asks her childhood crush to be her decoy fiance. That's why I'm gonna stop. But it sound good, because y'all know. It started with a crush. It was something else. Woo. Okay, I recommend checking this out too, because I'm about to read this as well. Oh, let me show you guys. I didn't do this for the other books, but I want to show you for this one. Beautiful. Can we just talk about how beautiful these books are under these covers? And I don't know why, but I really love the Book of the Month embroidery. January 2021. Huh. Okay, now. Let's go. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And then the last two, I have Pretty Little Wife by Derby King. And this one is actually November of 2020. So I have 2019 November, 2020. So most likely 2021 in November, I'm gonna have to buy the book again too. So check this one out. And then my most anticipated one of the year, which is Black Book. I was gonna buy this book already. And when I saw it on Book of the Month, I was like, I'm anxious to read, but also buy Book of the Month. And y'all are just doing such good things. Again, sponsor me. We need a relationship, because this, Gorge. Overall, this was, I just want to show y'all what it looked like. Come on. For the bold color. Orange, yellow, you give me spring. Give me spring. And this is what it looks like on the front. Come on. Come on. Okay, just a quick, a quick dive in. It looks like for fans of Sorry to Bother You and The Wolf of Wall Street, a blazing debut novel about a young man giving a shot at stardom as the lone black salesman at a mystery, cult-like, and wildly successful startup where nothing is as it seems. Well, excuse me. So that's all I got for you guys. Just wanted to show you guys some of these Book of the Month books that I have purchased or been sent. They have been so great. Honestly, I think Book of the Month is one of the very few companies that took feedback from readers and just talking about inclusivity, diversity, and really putting an effort. So I personally would love the opportunity to work with them. And I'm just going to keep on buying books from them because, yo, come on. Also, I just ordered more books from them because it's a part of my budget. I literally budget these books into, like, my budget. So Book of the Month is a bill. Just expect it to be there. It's what I tell my fiance. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not checked out Book of the Month, I recommend you checking it out. There is definitely a link below where you can click and get the first book for 10 bucks. So make sure you use my link. If you have Book of the Month, what's one of your favorite reads for Book of the Month? I personally want to add, it's one more book I haven't got from them and it wasn't available, so I'm gonna have to go back. I also recommend, if you already have Book of the Month, to make sure you're liking the books and leaving reviews for the books that you have purchased. I mean, these are definitely diverse authors and I want to give them all the shine they deserve. This is the most diverse books I've seen in a very long time, so I'm really, really loving it. that's all I got for you guys. If you made it to this far in the video, make sure you comment down below what's one of the books that you got from Book of the Month. Have you considered Book of the Month? If you have, make sure you use my link below to get the first book for 10 bucks. And if you're not interested in either of those questions, make sure you comment a purple heart emoji to show your girl some love. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Like, comment, do your dang thing. It's your girl, Books with Bonnie, and I'm out.